As a nurse, I have asked myself this question on multiple occasions. What should I do? My patient is no longer able to communicate, but is showing signs of pain. Every time I offer pain medication for management of this symptom, the medical power of attorney refuses. Hello, my name is Mary Morris. I am a Bluefield State nursing student, and I'm also a registered nurse, and I work in hospice care. And today I would like to pose a question. Should a patient on palliative care have their pain needs met, even when the medical power of attorney refuses? This is in regards to patients that are no longer able to communicate their wishes effectively. They could be confused, or they could no longer be responsive. Today I would like to discuss with you the definition of palliative care, the benefits of effective pain management, the barriers of pain management in regards to the medical power of attorney, alternative means of pain management, and medication pain management. Palliative care is designed as care that provides comfort alongside curative care in a patient experiencing suffering from a life-threatening illness. Palliative care is long-term. It is not end-of-life. Hospice care and palliative care are not the same thing. Palliative care provides comfort alongside curative care. Pain affects every aspect of life. It is important to understand that pain can affect a patient's mood, their focus, their ability to sleep and relax. It's important to also allow the medical power of attorney to understand this. The benefits of good pain management can be summed up in one sentence. Decreased pain improves quality of life. When pain is down, a patient is better able to have and lead a good life in their own terms. Barriers in pain management in regards to the medical power of attorney can be fears, lack of medication understanding, following the patient's own wishes, or their own fears and own wishes for the patient. Fears often stem from a misunderstanding of information about medication. It is important to teach the medical power of attorney about medications and their side effects. Medications are very effective in controlling pain. There are many out there, and they affect the body in many different ways. It's important that when a medication is potentially prescribed for a patient, the family, the medical power of attorney, all understand how it works. For example, morphine and other narcotics suppress the respiratory system, but they also decrease pain. Allowing the family to understand this and understand what is happening to their family member will decrease their fears and increase their understanding. Sometimes the patient has previously stated that they do not want pharmacological interventions for pain. It is important to know if there's a living will or advance directive in place. The medical power of attorney must know what the patient's wishes are in order to effectively manage the patient's pain. Whenever a medical power of attorney continues to refuse pharmacological pain management, it is important to look at other options. Whenever you can't communicate with a patient, it is important to know what their wishes were. For example, one day I took care of a patient along with my other colleagues. She no longer spoke. She did not speak English. She spoke Spanish, and none of us spoke Spanish. We were not able to communicate effectively to manage her pain or manage her symptoms. Eventually, we understood what she wanted. She did not agree with pharmacological interventions. She liked herbal and holistic interventions, homeopathic interventions. After being given a cup of herbal tea, she was pleased. This was how she wanted her symptoms managed. When the patient no longer wants pharmacological interventions or the medical power of attorney continues to refuse them, it's time to look at other options. Repositioning is one of the easiest ways to relieve pain in my profession. By simply turning a patient another direction, it helps relieve pressure that may be causing pain. Dimming lights, turning on music, all of these things can improve comfort and decrease pain. It is important to educate the medical power of attorney about these options. Let them know that these options are available, but you do not have to rely solely on medication. This empowers them to make decisions that best suit their loved one. In palliative care, it is often seen that pain management leads to the end of life. I reiterate this statement because it is such a great fear for many people. Palliative care is not the end. It helps improve the quality of life. It can be improved by many different means. So let's restate that question. Should a patient on palliative care have their pain needs met when the medical power of attorney refuses? My answer will always be yes. Absolutely. There are so many options of pain management, whether they be pharmacological, homeopathic, simply repositioning. A patient's pain can be managed through many different aspects. Palliative care works alongside curative care, pain management. When it's at an effective state, can improve quality of life. It is important to always discuss and educate the medical power of attorney on the benefits of pain management through medications and other remedies. Give them the options they need to effectively make good decisions for their loved one. I want to thank you for listening to this presentation. I hope that it gave you some good information about palliative care and pain management. Thank you.